Back-to-back 20-plus win seasons weren't good enough to send the Hokies dancing. This year, some think they could be ready to cut a rug. Boasting an electric backcourt of Dorenzo Hudson and Eric Green, the Hokies should be a force to be reckoned with. Hokies head man Seth Greenberg gives the scouting report on the number 6 team on our ACC men's preseason basketball countdown, Virginia Tech.
Our goal is the same each and every year, even though we've had some disappointment. We're not going to define our season by the NCAA tournament. That last year's group was the winningest seniors in the history of Virginia Tech. But that's our goal each and every year. If you're going to play in this league, you have one goal and one goal only, and that's to make the NCAA tournament. You look up bubble in the dictionary, there's a picture of me. It's a situation that we're in a new year. We have a new group of players. We have new obstacles. We have new opportunities. So, last year has nothing to do with this year. This year's group is a totally different group. They have a tremendous opportunity in front of them. So I'm not going to say it's motivating because we didn't make it last year, because we shouldn't use that as motivation. We should be self-motivated. You've got Dorenzo Hudson, who was a third-team All-ACC player 2 years ago, 16 points a game, probably in the best shape of his life. Really feels good about himself. He's healthy right now. We've got to get him off to a good start. I think confidence is a big factor for him, so he feels good about himself. And then you've got Victor Davila, a guy who's a fourth-year senior, who's a legitimate low-post scorer, who can rebound the ball. He's got maturity and understanding. And he's a guy, again, 4 years, he's invested in our program. The biggest concern for our team is how are we going to defend the power forward spot, because we lost the guy that started for 4 years and was one of the better defenders in the league. Can we defend and rebound at that position? How are we going to rebound the basketball? And then who's going to make shots for us consistently? You're talking about Malcolm Delaney. You knew when he brought him off the ball screen, he could step back and knock down threes. We've got to have another guy step up and make shots. This league is about great venues and great coaches and great traditions. So, we've got a number of great opportunities out there. No one game can be any more important than the other, because if you lose one of those games that you're maybe supposed to win, or if your team isn't ready on any given night, you can get whacked in this league. So, I think really, it's very cliche-ish, but we've got to really lock in and play at the highest level each and every night. We can't get too far ahead, and we sure can't get behind. You can't worry about what happened. You've got to get on to the next game in this league.